Roar, roar, roar.
this is terrific. I mean, for all of us to get together like this, and this is terrific. I think we're deserving. But it was a very, very kind thing to do, and I appreciate all your efforts. And the food was great. The ambiance is great. I wish Hefner were here.
Where we need somebody to pick on?
Yeah, I did everything I could. And last night I saw about 6 people with Jim Hefner on their bodies. So, I don't know. I don't want you to rush off, but I do have the answers to the quiz. And I'm going to give you the answers to the quiz. And you all filled out the paper copy. The answer to the, I try to go through here, who's still our rock? That's the easiest one. Holly. Our school colors are orange and black. What are our class colors? Now, I remember we graduated in regal blue, but the correct answer is powder blue and white. Do we ever use that? Or what?
Yes, we did.
I just had blue and white.
Did Joe Horak have a powder blue tie or something?
Maybe something mainly like robin's egg blue.
The carnation flowers that we had a powder blue ribbon and a white ribbon in it.
Oh, okay. Well, that was for the Jayha?
No, that was for graduation.
Graduation, yeah, no. I think that was that
We
great.
had flowers at graduation.
Dave, anything Dave Hard sang, you sang?
No.
No.
32 years later and I still don't know this.
Okay. What song did Mrs. Buda hate? And I didn't know she hated any song, but the correct answer is Sentimental Journey. I don't know who wrote that, Freya. How do we know she hated it?
Don't ask me, it was Sandy Klein.
Sandy Klein?
Oh, there's a long story.
She made it up.
Oh.
That's the word version.
We'll accept the long story, but it's getting dark.
Okay.
Okay. 2 couples can lay claim to the Young Love Will Keep Us Together award. Name one couple. And this is number 4. The couples are Kathy and Barry. Yeah.
There you go.
And Dan and Nancy Kelly.
There you go.
Okay. And Dan takes full credit for that.
As he should.
Okay. Don't be a chicken, take a stroll down memory lane and name a dance you used to do. The dance that was the 3 dances. You could score points with either one of these: the chicken stroll, the twist. Oh, this are 4. Lichtenstein polka. Which, for Haley,
You want to explain that one now?
and the Soch. Okay. On the sorry, no jitterbug. On the subject of dances, with what song did Ed Berryman always close their Holly dances? Does everybody know Ed Berryman?
Yes.
Yes. And he would have been here tonight, but he died 15 years ago. His song was number 6.
Vaya con Dios.
Yes, Vaya con Dios.
Vaya con Dios.
Ed Berryman,
But he also used to
Was
play It's All in the
actually-
Game the last.
what would he do?
All in the Game.
All in the game? Well, I think it was his Spanish ancestry that brought him to Vaya con
It
Dios.
was one of the
You
last.
know what that means? You know what that means?
No, I have no idea.
Go with God.
Go with God.
Okay.
Vaya con Dios. Dios is God.
Well, I always like Ed myself. Now we have the next tough question. See, the questions are here and the answers are here. This is
You're supposed to know.
it's taxing on me, but
You should just know
All
the
the
answers.
answers and questions. Oh.
no, the questions are here and the answers are here. But I'm doing my best, folks. And
doing
I'm
great.
cheap. I'm really cheap.
You don't get paid much.
No, not at all. Okay, Bias Diaz. Who or what wore these nicknames? Skip,
Skip Ross.
Skip Ross, Strawberry, and Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea is the toughest
Karen
one.
Wilhite.
That is Pat Gould's car.
Oh, yeah. I
You guys get it?
get it, yes. Yes, now I do.
Okay, and then we have number 8, which is 2 people legally changed their names before graduation. One was by marriage, one by court petition, and name both with their name change. And the answers are Barry Beardsley, who is now Barry, where are you? Barry
What is it now?
Better.
Bear. And Bob Laura, who is
Bob Patterson.
Bob Patterson. And Fred Matthews, who is here. Is he here?
Yep, right here.
And Fred is, what are you now, Fred?
Red Bank League.
Okay. So we got him.
I'm not doing
2-part question. Who wrote class assembly that was performed on the whole for the whole student body, and who played Dracula? First of all, who wrote it?
Hefner.
Oh my God.
No, you're very close. It was Carol Book. Carol Book and Judy Stoll wrote it, and Chuck Kramer was Dracula.
Who's Chuck Kramer?
Carmer.
Carmer.
Farmer.
Close
I'm
enough.
sorry.
Who's he?
I don't remember Dracula, but I think I was in the assembly.
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
Chuck Farmer getting married in 6
He was here last night.
months.
Yes.
Chuck Farmer. He's getting married.
I thought
Charles Farmer.
His first wife died.
okay. I just saw it last night.
Yeah,
He was here last night, yeah.
He was there last night?
With his girlfriend?
You were though.
Well, I was there. I was there.
He introduced her as his fiance.
Okay.
I missed you there.
Okay. Well, I missed you. Karen was my paper boy, you know. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay, here it is. This is the kicker here. Our parents weren't very inventive as a lot and used the same name first names. Among graduates who were the single most popular first name for boys and the single most popular first name for girls. Name them. Okay, what was the most popular boy in our class?
David.
Dave.
Yeah, David.
There were 6 Daves in our class.
Wow.
What was our popular girl name?
Sandy.
Sandy.
I've heard Sandy a lot, but it was Patricia. We had Patricia Brophy, Gould, Payne, Rupp, and Scobie. Well, now the Lindas are. Could all of Lindas stand up? No.
We had 6 Lindas.
6?
Well,
I can't find them in there.
I was just reading them. I didn't.
Yeah, well, it's your fault.
Yes.
Good girl.
And all this information was given to me by Jim Hefner. Anyway, now there's a couple things I want to clear up right away. I came very late last night, but I had a monogram shirt on. And Mary Alice and Greg passed the rumor around that I needed a monogram shirt to remember my name. And that is a cruel, cruel rumor, but no, I remember my name without monogram.
Is
Now
it
you're
gag?
wearing a name tag.
This helps a lot. I don't have to guess what the initials stand for. Okay. Yeah.
But you still have to read upside down.
Well, that's a challenge. That's a challenge. Okay.
This is an interactive show.
I've got a kind of mixture of things. Dave Hard calls this humorous remarks, and I hope they are humorous. But they're really kind of a ramble by Gamble. Because these are just things that I've noted in my mind when I'm growing old. And I know this doesn't affect any of you folks, but there are things that kind of bother me a little bit, or things that I can't understand. Okay, first of all, tattoos. Freya asked the question initially about tattoos.
No, Sandy Klein did that.
Sandy Klein did that, but Jim Hefner put her up to it.
He said, ask him about that. And the cannabis card.
Yes. Now, very few of you folks responded, and I don't want you to stand up and say anything or show me anything. But I just want to know that, I don't know. I live in a very wild and crazy city called Ann Arbor, and there are a lot of tattoos in Ann Arbor. And I can't believe that I think one person responded in the survey that said of our class they had tattoos. And I just want to bring this up to your attention that 1 out of 5 adults in America today has a tattoo. I know, it's not here. Of the 65 and over group, 14% of the women have tattoos. And of the 4% men have tattoos. Wow. So,
We're laggers.
Hard to believe that only maybe one in our class had tattoos. I know who responded to have tattoos.
Let me ask, can we see that tattoo?
I just have a problem that I know a
Who's
guy.
got the tattoo? Come on.
Yeah.
Jim Hefner has.
Hefner's got it all over his body, and that's why he's not here tonight. He's ridiculously tattooed. I can't believe somebody who lifted weights, broke his leg, and still drove his motorcycle was an all-state football player. I can't believe that Tim Verhilly hasn't got a tattoo. No, take off your hat. Come on, no tattoo. Anyway, that's the part that bothers me about tattoos. The other thing that bothers me is I've got some granddaughters that I think I'm crazy. Of course, maybe that's true, because they keep repeating. Educating me that there are no longer junior highs. Everything is a middle school. What happened to junior highs? Nobody asked me to get rid of the junior highs. We went to junior high. Didn't we go to junior high? But no more junior highs. The other thing that bothers me are these things they wear on the backs. I was a Boy Scout, and they were a knapsack then. They were a knapsack. And I think in Korea they were a knapsack.
No, they're a backpack.
They're a backpack, and I buy them every year for these kids. Okay.
Not in middle school because they can't have them.
Oh,
Not in
really?
our middle school.
Oh, really?
No.
No, I've heard of that, where because of
There's
what
not
you put
room
in
for
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
You can't tell what goes in them, and so you can't police them. Another thing that bothers me. Oh, here's a good thing that bothers me. This is a joke. I sat with David. He was giving me all kinds of jokes. Of course, I didn't have my notes with me, so I couldn't write them down. But this is. It's not exactly a joke. I think it's realistic. What is a split second?
It's a second that's been split.
You know, I'm glad this guy's been alive the last 25 years. I'm glad we didn't bury him. I'm glad Hefner had nothing to do with it. Anyway, here is a definition, and I was just told this a couple months ago. I think it was great. Split second definition. the period of time after a traffic light changes to green before the first honk of a horn behind you. Is that a split second or what? In Florida, it's faster? Okay. Okay, this is another pet peeve of mine, and we're all different, and you know, but they're paying me to be up here, so you're not paying me. No.
What you making, man?
Wearing out clothes. I don't wear out anything anymore. I mean, I know we're all old. We can't cheat on our ages because we all grew up together. But I used to get some satisfaction out of saying, hey, I wore out those pair of socks. You know, I walked so far or I ran so far that I wore out a pair of socks. Or I wore that was a great shirt, but I wore it out. But
Or outgrew it.
well, yeah. But now the only thing, and I thought about this, and Marcia will tell you that I had great contemplation. And then I took a pill and I went away. That was it. That was it. You have that problem too? Anyway, now the only thing I wear out are my socks and my underwear. And that's because I lose the elasticity. And then I stood in the mirror the other day and I said, I've lost my elasticity. Now this is something that some of you ladies won't get a kick out of, but I don't know, it's nothing like that. We don't. We're beyond that. No.
Damn it.
Whoa! Sharon's still got some fire in the belly over there. Oh. Okay. No, it's cars and miles per hour. When we were kids, when we were in school, it was when somebody got a new car, or mostly when their dad got a new car.
Yes.
It was important for us to find out how fast that car was. And we would take it out, creep out on the expressway, and slam on the accelerator, and see what we went from 0 to 60. And in those days, this is how old we are. In those days, 0 to 60 in 10 seconds was really there. And I remember, for some reason, I don't know why, because Capo and I weren't great buddies, but I guess his dad got a new car and he had to take it out on the expressway. Joey Capo had this car in 58 or 59, and he went out on the expressway and went 0 to 60 in 10 seconds. We said, okay, that's okay. Do you know how fast these cars go now? How long it takes them to get to 60 miles an hour?
4.5 seconds.
There are, the last one, I just did Google this, but we can buy cars, if we want to buy a car, 4.1 second. That's, I don't know what this speed of, yeah, that's, whew. But anyway, I have a car and I read that it gets it in 7 seconds. I thought, wow, that would have been faster than hell back in 6. Anyway, the other thing that bothers me a little bit is rap. Does anybody here like rap?
Hell no.
Well, that's good because Hefner likes rap.
You gotta send this to Hefner.
I am.
You better come. You locals, get him here next time. I don't like picking on him when he's not here. But
Here they come.
here they come. Well, they'll have to. Well, fortunately, we have the video. Anyway, I thought I keep saying to my younger people that I know, they don't make songs like we had. We have the greatest songs. We have this rap crap that I personally can't even hear. I I can't make it up.
Can't
Yeah, I don't
understand
know.
it.
It sounds like machine or something. So I thought, well, what the heck? I'm going to pull up the lyrics of some of our old songs. I mean, these are something that we grew up by. We knew that they were good at the time, and they're still good. Right. Now, that's good music. I pulled up 1960, and Elvis Presley got out of the army, and this was a big deal with Elvis Presley, and he made this song, and so it zoomed to #1. And I know you all remember it. "Stuck on You." Remember the song, "Stuck on You"?
Well, I'm not singing with the
Oh, I'm not going to sing it. I want you to listen to the lyrics, and they make so much more sense than the rap. Okay. "You can shake an apple off an apple tree, shake a sugar, but you'll never shake me. No sirree." This is music. "I'm gonna stick like a glue, stick because I'm stuck on you. Gonna run my fingers through your long black hair, squeeze you tighter than a grizzly bear." Rap doesn't rhyme like that. That was perfect. Yes, sirree, "I'm gonna stick like glue, stick because I'm stuck on you." This is great music. "Hide in the kitchen, hide in the hall, ain't gonna do you no good at all." Sometimes the English is a little bad, but the lyrics are great. "Gonna cause I catch you, yeah, and the kissin' starts. A team of wild horses couldn't tear us apart. Try to take a tiger from his daddy's side. That's how love is gonna keep us tied." And this, we went through the couples that were.
How about playing the song, man?
Oh, this is good. Yes, sirree. "I'm gonna stick like glue, stick because stuck on you." Right. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask Brian to come up here. Brian Gould. Brian was my roommate in college for 3 years, Brian, or
3 or 4.
yeah. It took Brian 8 years to get through college. He loses a little track. But anyway, Brian, Romans, you weren't here 5 years ago.
Or 10.
Anyway, I explained to this same group that's sitting here one of the funniest things that happened to me in high school, and that was the 880 relay that Hefner and I don't know who the other two members of the
Clark Cook and
no.
Verhilly
and Patton? I don't know, could be. Anyway, the 880 relay, and I've all these 5 years I've been getting emails and letters and nasty phone calls from all of you guys to say, "Campbell, what the hell is this 880 relay? And why does it bother you so much?" This is good. This is the funny thing. 880 relay is 2 laps around the old, naturally the 440 track, but we don't have those anymore. And Bart Van Avery lost his championship record there.
When did that end?
This is the very last. This is the last time I'm going to bring you back from there. Anyway, Hefner and I were the first 2 members of the 880 relay, and we were on the freshman squad, and this was a squad that didn't count. And there's nothing negative about Hefner on this one because we were very slow. But the crime spot. Who was on the first team? Were you on the first team, Rooms? Okay. Okay, the first team was very fast, which made us look very, very short. But anyway, at track meets, Jack Allen was our coach, and he would try and get us freshmen. We were freshman year. They'd try and get us to run a 80 relay, and it was
Faster.
anyway. We got a kick out of it, and Jack Allen got a real kick out of it, and Rooms here got a real kick out of it because it made them look even faster. You know? But anyway, last time I told you guys about this, I explained to you without any help. And so this time I have made a copy of the track. Now the track, most tracks are oval, and this one was oval. Right? Rose, where was this track? Was it Bendel? I thought it was the Bendel. Huh?
Bendel Square.
No, Bendel was the square. Anyway, Kelly, were you on this thing? No. Anyway, I want you to hold that up. Okay, this is, I had my 10-year-old granddaughter make this track. I told him that I had a lot of friends that were my age and my intellect and would need the help of this diagram. Anyway, over here you see exchange zone, Gamble.
It's down here.
Down here you see exchange zone, Hefner. Now the idea of this 880 relay is, down here, you get the baton, the gun goes off, you run around here and hand off the baton to the person in this exchange zone. You got it so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Jeff, you got it?
I even got this.
Sort of difficult.
Just got this in hand. Just been drinking heavily. Anyway, okay. Yeah, yeah. Anyway.
Good job. Good job, Bryce.
You got this? Okay, so I'm doing this. This is 10 years. I mean, I'm doing this. People haven't got it yet. Anyway. Okay, so Hefner is over here. He's lined up with the real guys like Brian and Bart, fast guys, and his job is when the gun goes off, boom, he runs around here and hands off the baton to me. Okay. Yeah. So as you can expect, even if you have ever run a race or not, you know, the butterflies in your stomach, you're all nervous, you're loosening up, you know, I'm over here getting really ready for this, you know. And I really kind of, you know, I didn't say any prayers, but I decided I would dedicate my life to this. So, I'm all set. I'm in exchange zone. The gun goes off. Boom! Butterflies are killing me. I'm standing there in my exchange zone. Hefner runs across all the way across the field. And hands me the baton.
Are you recording this? I hope so. You send it to Hefner?
Oh, yeah.
This was Bart. He was laid off. I'm here with Bruce. The gun goes off, Bart takes off, and here comes Hefner.
Absolutely happened. I had the baton. I was standing there. I said, "Hefner, what are Now, I know we've been joking about Hefner, but this really, he really did it. He really, really did it.
You will be hearing about it.
Now, to help him out a little bit, it turns out, yes, another question from the dead man of 25 years ago.
We're in a Miss Hefner today?
Good question. Well, it's good question. He's still
He's in the witness protection program.
His protection.
He's still running?
Oh,
He hasn't run in years. 55 years.
it was over for him. Anyway,
Fire him that day.
to cover for this guy a little bit is, yeah, you're through. But you did a great job. The way it worked out was the coach at the track, but we can't agree on what track we were at, or the coach at the track, made the decision prior to the gun going off that Fenton could not have two teams. So the slow guys couldn't run. So
They just ran across.
yeah. So Hefner said, well, I'll just run across. I'll show them. But anyway, now, I've spent 5 years with this work, and I've done this over and over again, and I've tried it on monkeys. And the monkeys got it. What do you think? Are we done with this?
Got it.
Dan, I think you could have told me that story before I ran around all over downtown last night with Hefner's name tag.
That was pretty embarrassing.
That is great.
Okay.
There you go.